Hello, welcome back to MIZEco Labs. I'm Mize, and today we are going to be playing with a whole bunch of fun stuff. And it looks
Would
like
you come over here?
I'm being interrupted by a box. I have a package over here from Aperture Laboratories. Um, I think I may know what it is. I've been asking for one of these. I've been begging them to mail me it. I've sent them checks,
Sentry mode activated.
and I think they
Searching.
finally got me one. Very excited. Oh yeah, yes. It is. It's a Sentry turret. Ah, these are fun. All right,
Sentry mode
I'm gonna
activated.
knock it over and pick it up. You gotta watch out because it gets really upset.
No hard feelings.
Oh my goodness. Sentry turret. Cool. So what can we do with the Sentry turret? Well, we can prank people. First of all, it'd be pretty fun to set up one in Darren's lab and see what he does with it, right? Now, sentry turret's been upgraded. You used to be able to put down a sentry turret and it would shoot you. I would not have been able to do this with the old version of the sentry turret, but now, whoever places it, it's your friend.
No hard feelings.
Now, what I'm interested in is whether or not it will shoot regular mobs, like,
Activated.
oh yes it will. Look at that. Okay,
Wow.
cool. Alright, so why am I testing it on my cows? Well, because I am thinking about setting up um, a cow processing plant. Oh man, that's just
I
fantastic.
don't blame you.
It's a little loud, but fantastic. I wonder what it would happen if I set one up in this crazy place too. Will it shoot wisps? Oh man, they are pissed off. Wisps are not the happiest creatures in the world. I wonder if I can place it and get out of here without dying.
There you are. I don't hate you.
I don't like that very much.
Hello. I don't hate you. Who's there? Shutting down.
Oh man, this is fun. Oh no, I can't get it now. Oh man. Oh boy. Wisps. They're so pretty and cute until they shock you to death. Wow, look at all this. Darren's been busy. Here in the U.S., we just finished up the Memorial Day weekend, which is a 3-day weekend for us. And, I'm spending time with the family and not playing any Minecraft. Sorry about that, guys. No content over the whole weekend. But I hope to get this done um, Wednesday and get it out Wednesday night so that you guys will have it Thursday or Wednesday night, depending on where you are in the world. And I thought I'd just go over some of the things that has happened because I was offline, but Darren was obviously on. He added a whole bunch of barrels or barrel upgrades. Maybe not a whole bunch, but there's definitely a few here. He went to town on the animals, as you can see. We've got a few sheep out here. Let's see what else he did. Yeah, he also added another floor, or at least the walls for the next floor above the industrial craft floor. So the tower's starting to come together. It's starting to look pretty cool. Let's get up there and check it out. So yeah, this is above the industrial craft floor, and this will be the new balcony for this floor. Looks very nice. He's following my pattern nicely. Everything's coming together. What are we going to use this room for? I don't know. I'm thinking it might be cool to set up what's it called? Factorization. It might be cool to set up factorization up here. Maybe put the solar panels out in a ring on the balcony here. That'd be pretty cool. I guess they're not solar panels. They're like mirrors that feed a solar turbine. Yeah, that'd be neat. I think we could also do some Mine Factory up here. Mine Factory Reloaded. I've been wanting to play around with that. I haven't done a whole lot with the Mine Factory Reloaded. Yeah, so that should be cool. Down here, Darren has added 2 more geothermal generators because I think he has come to the conclusion that his setup is not providing him with the energy that he thought it would. Yeah. The real problem is that these electric engines are not getting a steady stream of power, and I don't think there's enough power. Not enough solar panels for this many engines, and he's got the power coming in on both sides, so that means the engines in the middle are essentially getting nothing. And I don't know, the distribution's strange. And it looks like he set up another row of redstone energy cells. Now, these are all full. Why are they all full? Well, because he's getting energy from the main base. He calls it supplemental bees power. He has been going to town, liquefying the crap out of bees. That's a lot of liquid DNA. And what's this? Looks like he's expanding this over here. Imperial and Meadows. Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about bees. I'm learning what I can. But yeah, up here he set up his own tesseract, and that's where the supplemental bees power is going in. He's feeding it, or he was feeding it, 30 MJ per tick. I turned it down just a little bit because the MFSU was not filling up. It was draining slowly. You can't have that. But, yep. So, I'm going to get some ingredients together, and we're going to start working on some stuff. Yep. I've got a little bit of cobble here. So, I have my nice recycler, and it will definitely take care of all this cobble for me. The problem that I'm having is pulling them out of these barrels manually is not fun. It's a lot of clicking, or you can break the barrel and then they shower all over the place. You never have enough inventory space to move 64 stacks, so you end up having to run back and forth like crazy. So, what are we going to do? Well, the reason why I set up this storage system this way is so that I can pull from any one of these barrels. And how would you pull? Well, you need a retriever. So we're going to make a retriever right now. this is a retriever. 2 ender pearls, filter, leather, and brass. So let's go ahead and make one of these. And 2 iron, and there we go. Retriever. It's pretty expensive. 2 ender pearls and a filter. The ender pearls are the expensive part. But this is a very powerful device. And we are going to hook it up down here. I've already set up a spot for it. So I've run some blue electric line over here because this device will require bluetricity. And we're going to plop it down right here. And I'm going to go get some tube that I forgot. I hate it when that happens. Okay. Alright, so we'll get this out of the way. Put a tube in. And what are we going to connect this to? Well, we're going to connect it right to an ender chest. The recycling ender chest. Awesome. So now, how are we going to tell it to pull, right? Well, first we are going to, it needs a signal. And secondly, it needs to know what to retrieve. So let's put a timer right here. Cool. And I should probably go get some cobble before I start this thing up. So I'll pull a whole stack at a time. Alright, so we're going to put a stack of column in the right here. And we're going to have it pull from any one of these. And all you need is a dot of redstone here, cable. And we need to turn this. There we go. Now this may be too fast. Let's do every 5 seconds. Getting a lot of server lag tonight, sorry about that. Alright, and I also put a cover on the bottom of this particular barrel. This is my large cobble barrel. I don't want it pulling from there, but it's going to pull cobble from every other barrel in the system until all the cobble is gone. Very, very nice. And of course, when we're done pulling all the cobble, we can change this to pull something else. I'm going to be setting up a number of these right next to each other for pulling all kinds of stuff that we might need. So, very nice. If we go up top, we should be able to see it. And normally it's going to pull from the closest barrel. Yep, it's pulling from this one. Awesome. Okay, so it's the next day, and I am in the middle of making a new pump and a liquid tesseract because we've got a big mess in the basement. The turtles have been working hard, and they dug through some lava, so there's a bunch of lava all over the place. So I'm going to make another pump and everything. I just made a tesseract, and I just realized that it's disappearing into the system. I filled my tesseract, and it gets shot out of this liquid transposer into my ender chest here, into the sorting system. And then, I'm sitting here and I'm waiting for it. It's not coming, and I'm thinking to myself, where the heck is it going? It's going into an empty barrel, obviously, right? So let's go see how we're doing over here. And very good. Look at that, it's eaten through all of it. Wow, look at this. Holy cow. It's all pretty much gone. Except for that. Except for that one lone 40 of cobble. You know what? I bet it won't pull that cobble because it's not a full stack. Awesome. Wow, it's all gone. Just in one night, it ate through all that cobble. That's amazing. And there's my tesseracts, my unattuned tesseracts. Let's just grab those. And yeah, I've got a lot of scrap. I've got a full large barrel of scrap, interdimensional barrel, and a bunch more. That's a lot of scrap. So we are going to have to build a I don't know what to name it. It's like a scrap packet packager and unpackager. I don't know. Scrap package? What the heck is that even called? Scrap box. Well, there's this machine called the Scrapboxinator. I've played with this, and um, I can. It's expensive and it uses energy, and it's kind of a pain to use. So I'm going to make my own that has the same functionality, and we can call it a Scrapboxinator. Why not? But yeah, we're going to make scrap boxes out of our scrap, and then unpackage them, and have the goodies sent automatically into our sorting system. Pretty sweet. So I'm going to get the ingredients together to work on the Scrapboxinator, and man, that's a cool name. I may even have to put a sign on it that says like MIZEco Scrapboxinator. Oh, and we need to turn off. We got to turn off that cobble device. What the heck is it called? There's too many devices in this game. Retriever. We got to turn off the retriever. So we'll just actually we'll just get rid of this. Cool. And we're no longer recycling cobblestone, so this is going to have to be repurposed for something else. Clean this up area. I cleaned up this area too, because we're going to have more than one farm controlled here. And I'll just place them all along here. Should look pretty good. And I keep getting this visual error where the cables look like they're not connecting. I really hope that gets fixed, because they are actually still connected. It just looks horrible. Okay, great. So I'm going to get the ingredients together for the Scrapboxinator, and I'll be right back. Alright, so it looks like I have all the ingredients I'm going to need, except for a couple of things. We need to make what's called a fabricator. And to make a fabricator, it is blue engineering brick, or I'm sorry, any color engineering brick. I just happen to have blue. Iron, stone, smooth stone, and a crafting table. And there you go, fabricator. This is a really useful item. It's basically an auto crafting table, but it also has a couple of other nifty features that it can do. You can hook it up to an attached inventory, give it a recipe, and it will just build and build and build whatever it can find in that attached inventory until it runs out of stuff. So, pretty cool device. I'm going to make 4 of these because I'll probably be using these for other projects in the future. Next up, we need something called a deployer. I haven't made one of these yet, so I thought I'd show you. It's really easy. It's a red power device that basically just deploys or uses whatever you put into it. So pretty simple. Cobblestone, piston, chest, redstone, and you got a deployer. Cool. Also, I need another screwdriver. My screwdriver broke, and I'm really tired of making screwdrivers. They are cheap, but I think it's time to upgrade to one of the more interesting, like the powered screwdriver, I think it's called. I forget what it's called, but it requires a charging bench, charging bench. We're going to need to make it with a copper coil, BT batteries, chest, wood, and obsidian. And there we go, charging bench. Awesome. Now, of course, we're going to need to make the actual screwdriver, which consists of a BT battery, brass, and green sapphire. And there is your sonic screwdriver. That's what it's called, not powered, but sonic screwdriver. Pretty cool. The bench requires blue electric power, so we're just going to put it right here next to this, and it should charge right up from the system. And now we can take our sonic screwdriver, which currently has no charge, and drop it in, and it'll charge it right up. Awesome. Always nice to have a nice, cool tool. All right. So, yes, I said tool. Anyway, fabricator, deployer. Yeah, do I have everything? I think I have everything now to make our Scrapboxinator, I think we'll call it. Yeah, something like that. Cool. So I already laid out where I want to put it. It's going to go upstairs, right next to the recycler. And I already, this is where it's going to go, right here. I already ran some redstone jacketed wire over here. And yeah, this is where it's going to go. So let's grab some marble and let's cover some of this up. We're not going to need to see any of this. Okay, very nice. Okay, so first up is we're going to need a sorting machine. So we're going to put that in the ground right here. And I'm going to want the sorting machine to... Oh, we don't need that. We don't want that there. I'm going to want the sorting machine to face this way. Okay. Now we need some... Oh, you know what I forgot? Now that I'm looking, I don't have any of the... what do you call them? Paintbrushes. I'm going to need some paintbrushes. But that's okay. We can get those in a second. So let's just get going here. We'll hook this up like this. And we're going to put our transposer right here. Now, transposers are great because if you face them up, where the mouth is facing up the input, it will automatically suck in whatever you give it. It doesn't need a signal or anything. You drop something on top and it's going to put it right into the tube network. Okay, next up is our fabricator. We're going to put the fabricator right here. And its chest that it's going to pull from, which I don't have. Darn it. I'll go get the chest soon. That's going to go here. You know, I always forget stuff. Alright. We're going to pull from it using a filter. I had it right. There we go, like that. And this is going to activate our tubes, which we are going to make into redstone tube. I'm not sure how many I'm going to need, so I'll just make them as I need them. We're going to need one here. It's going to go up and over. Not sure how high yet, though. Alright. Now I'm just going to place a block here just to encase it for now. Okay, I know, you're wondering, what the heck is this? You'll see. I'm getting there. Oh, see that? It sucked it up and it put it into the sorting machine. Isn't that funny? Okay. So now let's get another block. Let's put our deployer on top. Just need something to place the deployer on. Right, and the deployer is going to face down. I wonder, can I input into the side of a deployer, or does it have to be at the back? Well, let's find out. So I need 2 more redstone tubes. So I'll grab 2 more of those. I think that might work. That would be more elegant than going up and around. I like that. That's nice. Okay. Oh, we also need scrap to give it its recipe. Okay. I'm back with my chest. This is going to go right here, and we are going to place, I think we're going to move this ender chest over here. So let's grab this ender chest, and let's put him here, and let's connect that to there, and this is going to be orange. Good, good, good. Then we need some more tube. And this is, we're going to need to keep it from connecting here. We don't want it to connect to the chest there. And then this guy is going to be white. Everything's going to go here. And then I need to change all these guys to white. Okay, I changed them all to white. Now, should I move the timer? I can put the timer pretty much anywhere now. Heck, I could probably even put it underneath here, but I'd like to have access to the timer. I'll think about it. That's something I can do later. Alright, next up is... what's next? I think that might be it. Let's give this guy the recipe. So to make scrap boxes, you need to just have 9 scrap, and you get a scrap box. Awesome. So now if I put my scrap into this chest here, isn't that cool? It actually put the recipe on top and made a bunch of scrap boxes out of all that scrap. Now it's going to pull that scrap out and put it over here into this deployer. So you can input from the side. Nice. And now the next time this pulses, it's going to drop one. Now it's down to 6 scrap. And the items fall down into here. Now we got to tell our sorting machine what to do. We're going to want it to automatically run and send everything in stacks that it doesn't know to white. Everything it does know, or not everything it does know, but we're going to take scrap and send it back into the machine. So scrap is going to orange. So whenever you, so there we go. So that scrap box made another piece of scrap. So it goes back into the system and recycles it until we get something good. There's a percentage chance of getting all kinds of weird stuff. And we'll use the sorting machine to get rid of some of the garbage that we don't want by sending it back to the recycler. So over here, we're going to have it come up and go back into the recycler. Let's see. But we'll do that later. I'll need a green. Let me just go get that. Let me go get the green. I think I have some. Yeah, I have a green paint. Sweet. Okay. So anything we don't like, we can tell this the sorting machine to just send it back into the recycling system. It gives a whole bunch of wood picks and garbage that will never, nobody wants wood picks. What the hell are you going to do with a wood pick? All right. Yeah, let's color that one green. And actually, no, this one's going to have to be green. And I think we're going to put a filter here to make sure that it doesn't go back. What's this guy set to? He just pushes stuff out, doesn't care where. Alright, well, that'll be fine for now. Okay, now we're getting someplace. So, we have our stuff being recycled, turns to scrap, comes down here, and it comes out of here as white, marked white. And that's not what I wanted. Dang it. These all need to be orange. Right? Yep. Yep. That's what they need to be. Alright, so let me change these all to orange. I'll be right back. Okay, I think I have it now. I've got the timer over here. I think it looks nice in this corner. And it's connected to the system here. We can put our covers in place now to make it look nice. Put another cover here. I removed this light here because, of course, a redstone signal is going to turn the light off every time it blinks, so it's kind of annoying, so I got rid of that. I think this looks cleaner over here now. Very nice. Let's put a cover in here. Awesome. Okay. Very good, very good. So let's go over it really quick. So we've got the recycling happening here. Scrap comes out of here. All these are set to orange. Every single one of these is set to orange. They're going to come down here and they're going to go into this chest. The fabricator is going to fabricate them into boxes. They're then going to get pulled out and sent into the deployer, which then drops them into this chamber. They get unpackaged automatically because they're being deployed as if a player threw them. The items are then going to come into this sorter, and the sorter is going to send anything that is scrap back into the system to be repackaged, and then anything that we don't want will be re-recycled by sending it to green. It'll come back up here and up into green and recycled into these. And all the good stuff will go to white and into the ender chest. Pretty simple and yet complicated and elegant. I love it. So cool. So let's see it go. Let's drop a whole bunch of scrap in, and as you can see, the fabricator is very fast. So it just made a whole bunch. How many did it make? 43 scrap boxes. Awesome. So let's turn up the speed on this thing and let's get it going here. Scrap, scrap, scrap. Something interesting. Scrap, scrap. I don't know what that was. Very cool. So, as you can see, it's doing its job. Oh, there's a wooden tool. So anything that I don't want or like will end up in the crystal chest downstairs. And what I'll do is I'll bring anything that I really don't like up here and add it to the recycling. And then I'll never see it again. It'll just get re-recycled. Amazing. So we'll get all kinds of weird and strange stuff. Like there's a piece of redstone. And all from leftover cobble that nobody wants. It's great. And if I ever need scrap for my mass fabricator or matter fabricator that we will be building in the future, I can always just switch this up. I just tell the sorting machine to, or actually I could just break this pipe and have these send to a back into the system instead of to the Scrapboxinator here. So, all right, there it is, MIZEco Labs Scrapboxinator. Awesome. All right, so I thought I'd finish up the episode by dumping a whole bunch of scrap into it and seeing what we get. So we're just going to temporarily put a pipe on this guy and send all of our goodies to red. And just see what we get. See what kind of fun stuff we get out of this system. So let's just dump all of this in. And let's grab all this scrap. And put all of that scrap in there. Man, it eats through scrap fast. Of course, we're not going to have the timer going this quick. Isn't that cool how it puts the recipe on top of the fabricator? I think that's neat. So how many scrap boxes did we get out of that? Nice, good amount. Alright, so we're getting stuff. Whew, look at it fly. Oh boy. See, this is what I was talking about. This kind of stuff you just don't want. Sticks. I don't need sticks. Wooden hose. Alright, so while we're here, we'll add sticks and wooden tools of all types. That can be re-recycled. See, there goes a piece that's going to be recycled. Awesome. It's almost mesmerizing. Got it going pretty much as fast as it'll go. It's going at like, yeah, every 0.5 seconds. It's flying through it. Oh man, look at all this stuff. Wooden picks. We don't want wooden picks. Look at all this junk. Ooh, silicon cell. That's nice. And grass blocks. Look at that. That's cool. Can't get those without a silk touch normally. Netherrack. Advanced circuit parts. Tin cans filled with stuff that looks bad. Yeah. Awesome. Basic circuit board. I haven't seen that before. Advanced circuit board? Not sure what mod that's a part of. Glowstone dust. Obsidian dust. Flint dust. You get a lot of different types of dusts from this. So is that it? That's all of it. Alright. Yep. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.